Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees. And welcome to today's morning session followed by Japa. Thank all the Japa leads who have nicely done their Japa. So today let's move on to Srimad Bhagavatam. So firstly I would like to offer my prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shashi Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sachivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Shah Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. So I would like to do a short kirtan. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10 and Shloka number 14. So let's recite the Shloka once. Yes. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Naryundhan udgalad bhashpam Autkantya Devaki Sute Niryati Agaran no Bhadram Iti Syad Bandhavastriyaha Naryundhan Utkalad Bhashpam Autkantya Devaki Sute Niryati Agaran no Bhadram Iti Syad Bandhavastriyaha. Synonyms. So word to word meaning. Naryundhan, checking with great difficulty. Udgalat, overflowing. Bhashpam, tears. Outkantyat, because of great anxiety. Devaki Sute, unto the son of Devaki. Niryati, having come out. Agarat, from the palace. Naha, not. Abhadram, inauspiciousness. Iti, thus. Syat, may happen. Bandhava, relative. Striyaha, ladies. So the translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation goes like this. The female relatives whose eyes were flooded with tears out of anxiety for Krishna came out of the palace. They could stop their tears only with great difficulty. They feared that the tears would cause misfortune at the time of departure. So the purport by Srila Prabhupada. So there were hundreds of ladies in the palace of Hastinapura. All of them were affectionate to Krishna. All of them were relatives also. When they saw that Krishna was going away from the palace for his native place, they were very anxious for him. And as usual, tears began to roll down their cheeks. They thought at the same time that tears at that moment might be a cause of misfortune for Krishna. Therefore, they wanted to check them. This was very difficult for them because the tears could not be checked. Therefore, they smeared their eyes they smeared their tears in their eyes, and their hearts throbbed. Therefore, ladies who were the wives and daughters-in-law of those who have died in the battlefield never came in direct contact with Krishna. But all of them had heard of him and his great activities, and thus they thought of him, talked of him, his name, fame, etc., and became affectionate also, like those who are in direct contact. Therefore, directly or indirectly, anyone who thinks of Krishna, talks of Krishna, or worships Krishna becomes attached to him. Because Krishna is absolute, there is no difference between his name, form, quality, etc. Our intimate relation with Krishna can be confidentially revived by our talking of him, hearing of, or remembering him. It is so done due to spiritual potency. That's it. Hare Krishna. So here we have a very nice shloka. Srimad Bhagavatam is giving us the insight of hearts of devotees, what the devotees are thinking in their hearts. Because we see here, in all other any other Puranas we take, there is just information about, yes, Krishna had come, he stayed for these many days, and then he did so and so things, and then he went back to Dwaraka. So that is what we are seeing here. But Bhagavatam here, Srila Shukadeva Goswami, he is giving us a very nice insight of what is happening inside the devotee's heart. Because here they are saying that tears were coming out with force, but the devotees, the ladies especially, they stopped it with very much difficulty. That means they were being happy from outside, but inside what was going on, that thing is being explained by Srila Shukadev Goswami, that they were in very anxious state for Krishna. So yes, Srila Shukadev Goswami had actually been in trance when he was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So at that time, he could actually see what is going on inside. So what we could not see from outside, by the mercy of Vyasadeva and Srila Shukadev Goswami, we are able to read in Srimad Bhagavatam. Hence, it is very special literature. It's not like any other Puranas. It is Amala Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam, which directly connects us to Krishna. So here, what the scene is that the female relatives, whose eyes were flooded with tears out of anxiety for Krishna, came out of the palace. They could only stop their tears with great difficulty. They feared that tears would cause misfortune at the time of the departure of Krishna. So here we are able to see the highest form of devotion, which is to shed tears for Krishna, right? So here the greatest devotees of Krishna, they shed tears. Another higher level of this is that they can stop tears, the same tears, only for the service of Krishna. So that Krishna, while he is leaving, it may not be misfortune for Krishna. So we see that there are so many apasampradayas when it is said that we should shed tears. So there are many apasampradayas which do not emphasize on understanding the importance of service. Some sampradayas are there, they are just only aiming at enjoying the devotional service. They're not even devotional service, they are just meant for enjoying. So, what enjoyment they should take is actually by serving Krishna, not just crying for him. So, here, Prabhupada ji is also helping us to understand that devotional service is to please Krishna. So, and also to fear that something inauspicious may not happen to Krishna, to be the protector of Krishna. So, in the next coming verses, we also see that Maharaj Yudhishthira is sending a full load of army, a full load of army just to protect Krishna. He is very anxious that Lord Krishna, while he is going back to Dwarka, he may not, there may not be any difficulty for him. Hence, he is sending. So it is not just we say, Krishna, I love you, Krishna, I have so much devotion for you, but to show that in the form of getting anxious towards Krishna. So once one of the very senior Maharaj, when he was still a new one, he asked Srila Prabhupada that, Srila Prabhupada, I am getting anxious in while I am doing service for Krishna. How can I know whether it is spiritual or material? Because I am still neophyte. So Srila Prabhupada actually says that no, it's actually good to have anxiety in devotional service. There is nothing called material or spiritual when you are anxious for Krishna in his service, of course, right? So that thing is being emphasized here. So naturally, women, they could not control their tears, right? They are being emotional. They are very prone to shed tears. But here, the devotees are so magnanimous, so wonderful that they are stopping their tears very, very forcefully with difficulty. The tears, they are coming very fast, but the devotees are stopping them so that there may not be any inauspiciousity to Krishna while he is leaving. In Indian custom, of course, we study that when someone is leaving, right, out of the house, so no one sheds tears. Especially in Kshatriya families, we see that when a husband is going to a war or son is going to a war, so the daughters or the mothers or the wives of that particular person, they do not cry. Although they are ladies, they do not cry. They show courage so that everything may be auspicious for him. So that kind of thing we are seeing here. In last few verses, we saw how much the devotees are attached in Hastinapur because they have seen Krishna directly. They have eaten with him. They have been in personal contact with the Lord. Hence, they cannot even think of being separated from the Lord when he's going back to Dwaraka. Of course, in the last chapters, we had seen Kunti Maharani's prayers, and because of Yudhishthir Maharaj's request, Krishna stayed back for more long period, right? But here again, he has to leave back. So actually, what the devotees are showing here is Vipralamba Bhava, that is seva in separation, serving Krishna with separation feelings. That is actually the highest platform to which devotee can reach, right? So that thing, that is the process recommended by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the teaching of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that is exemplified in the character of the six Goswami Gan, right? In Vrindavan, they remain the authority of how to serve Krishna in the state of Vipralamba Bhav. In Srinivasacharya's prayers of Shad Goswami Ashtakam, it is said that the Goswamis, how they were being, He Radhe Vrajadevi Ke Chalalite, He Nanda Suno Kutaha, Kalindi Vanye Kutaha, right? Goshantaviti Sarvato Vrajapure, Kedar Mahavihvalav, He Radhe, He Vrajadevi Ke, He Lalite, where are you? I'm unable to see you guys. So I want to meet you, but I'm not unable. I'm unable to see you. Hey Radhe, Devi Kechaladite. Where are you, O Nandasuna? That is, O Krishna. Where are you? Where is the Govardhan? Where is Yamuna? Where are the devotees of the Lord? Right? So, like this, they were actually roaming all over Vrindavan with the pangs of separation, with high feelings of separation. Kedair Mahavihvalav, right? With very much separation, they were just roaming around in the Vrindavan. That is the um, authorized way of serving the Lord. in Vipralamba Bhav. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also showed these very symptoms that he is saying, "Oh, my dear mother, I am unable to realize Krishna. I am unable to see Krishna. Where is Krishna? Why I am not able to understand him?" So his mother would get, little anxious about, "Oh, this boy does not want to stay with us. He is showing that he wants to leave." So there again, mother is feeling separation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is feeling separation from Krishna. Mother is feeling, no, Shachima. Of course, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So how much she would have felt the separation. So all these things at that time, actually, Gadadhar Pandit would come and say that Krishna is coming soon. So you please wait. In some time he'll be here. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would get somewhat relief. Okay, now he is coming. Then he would get convinced. So Shachimata would acknowledge this of Gadadhar Pandit that because you are there, I have no tension. You please stay with Chaitanya always, with Nimai always. Hmm? So this also reminds us about the separation of gopis. So the gopis also, they were also like this only. Na? When Krishna left to Dwaraka, what happened? Krishna left to Mathura. Akrura came and he was taking away Krishna. His name was not cruel, but he was very cruel towards gopis. So he was taking away Krishna. So the gopis were also having the same feeling of separation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tasted the separation of gopis. So they were also feeling Krishna Krishna said na while going that I'll come back soon, right? But he did not come back. But still, because why were the gopis alive? Because he said that he would come. They trusted him completely that he would come soon. Hence, they were just watching the way towards Mathura. So, all these things, what is happening? The devotees are feeling pangs of separation, but thing is that they are not showing it to Krishna. They are not stopping Krishna from being happy. So here, actually, what happened? Krishna did not want to leave Vrindavan. Gopis understood this, and hence they stopped the chariot, which again brought happiness to Krishna. Here, Krishna wants to leave Hastinapur. And hence the devotees understood that yes, Krishna wants to leave, and hence they are not showing anything on their faces. They're very happy in their smile, they're showing, right? But inside, so much things are going on. So, in Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, what? Yugaitam nimishena chakshusha pravrishaitam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahiname. Here also he is emphasizing Yugaitam Nimishena. Just twinkling of an eye is feeling like a 12 years duration. So some of us all of us might be having this experience of what it means to wait when we are very eager to get something, right? So at that time we also feel like one moment to be very long, very, very long. So that kind of feeling here in pure devotees is to the maximum extent. Normally, even sadhaka bhaktas who are hearing about Sri Krishna, his qualities, paraphernalia, pastimes, sadhana bhaktas here also get attached to Krishna very much, right? We see so many Maharajas. Actually, one of the Maharaj, when he was in his last time, so what happened? He was having cancer. So the doctor has said that in few days he will be there. So what happened? Whenever that Maharaj would get up morning and see the sun, he would say, "Still I am seeing the sun. Still I am not with Krishna. Oh Krishna, when are you taking me back?" Right? They're feeling this kind of separation from Krishna. That death is also not impediment. That death is also they are not fearing, but they are fearing the separation of Krishna. That much intense they could get. Of course, they are liberated souls. But still, sadhana bhaktas here also exhibit that kind of emotions. Then, what to speak of these Hastinapur devotees who were there in personal contact with the Lord? Here, even if one stays with a small cat or dog, they get attached. This here, they are staying with the supreme person who is having the supreme good in him, who is the abode of all kinds of transcendental qualities, who is accustomed to give pleasure to his devotees, who is very, very loved by everyone. Naturally, one gets attracted to him because he is the supreme person. So, that kind of Lord, when he is leaving the devotees, what they would feel. Our mothers would be knowing if their children are living to some other country or some other place for some days, they feel very much anxious. Then, what to speak of the devotees who have pure love, right? Here we might find some contamination in the love, but in the heart of a devotee, there is pure love, selfless love. That gives even more separation feeling. So, uh, this kind of feeling one can get, even we can get. How? By hearing and chanting. That's what Srila Prabhupada is mentioning, that there were two kinds of devotees. Those who were in direct contact with Krishna, and some members were there whose husbands and sons might have died in the battlefield. They felt like if we go in front of Krishna, it's not that good, right? Normally, it's not good for while they're leaving to see some widow or someone died in their house. It's not that auspicious. So they also did not come in front of Krishna. What they did, what kind of association they had, so that they could get these kind of feelings. That is, that they heard of him, of his great activities in purport. Srila Prabhupada is writing this, they thought of him, talked of him, his name, fame, etc. And they also become affectionate like those who are in direct contact. So that point is being emphasized by Srila Prabhupada, that Krishna, his name, his form, his qualities, pastimes, they are all non different. If we associate with the pastimes, with the name of the Lord, which we are chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that one, this chanting of Mahamantra is very effective in reviving our confidentially, reviving our relationship with Krishna. Right? So we can also talk of Krishna, even in the material world. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that how does one get involved in material activities? First, desire, right? They desire something. I want this. Then contemplating on it. That how will I get it? How will I get it? We just keep on thinking about that uh, thing, and then what happens? It turns into lust. We want that. Very uncontrolled desire. We want that. After that, what happens? This krodha, that this and all will come. So, how to get attached to anything is described in Bhagavad Gita. How to get attached to Krishna is also, that also follows the same thing. We first have desire first. How we'll get the desire? By the association of devotees. So, devotees association brings that desire that, oh, these devotees are feeling so much separation. They are in so much transcendental bliss even in that separation. I also want to taste that. How will it be? Right? That kind of desire comes when we read about devotees, when we have the association of devotees. They are very happy. We see in Nagar Sankirtan, right? In our HBR layer, they go in Nagar Sankirtan. On that day also, when there were gifts exchanging between Sri Gandharvika Giridhari Mahaprabhu and Sri Narasimha Dev. When Sankirtan party came, they were very, very happy. They were dancing with all that energy, enthusiasm. They were dancing. So by seeing that, actually, we also feel, wow, even I want to be in their party, right? So that kind of feeling we get only in the association of devotees. Hence, it is said that starting point is devotee association. So that thing we can get by devotee association, the desire. After that, what we can do? Contemplating on that desire. How can I fulfill? How can I fulfill? We can also, while we are, of course, reading Srila Prabhupada's books, we understand. And that contemplation, if it has to remain in our heads, brains, so we need to give our heart when we are reading Srila Prabhupada's books. It's not like ritual that this day I have to read this much page. That's good. But if it is not bringing us the feeling of getting near to Krishna, of desiring Krishna more, then something wrong in our sadhana. So sadhana is there to give our hearts to Krishna. How can we prove that Krishna, I want to get you? How can we prove that to Krishna? It's only by living the enjoying mentality without Krishna, right? This bhoga pravritti which we have, if we are trying to leave it by taking Krishna consciousness, we can also prove to Krishna that, oh Krishna, I want you. It's not just saying that Krishna, I love you, Krishna, I love you. That is sahajiya, right? One who does not follow the rules and regulations, but just says that he's a devotee, he's just a sahajiya. He takes very lightly the signs of devotional service. The Goswamis, they had actually mastered over all the Vedic scriptures and they had written very, very elaborate books, so many uncountable books. Why? To make us understand about this devotional service. Or else why they would have taken so much time out of their lives. So it's very important that we read scriptures. It's not just by mental speculation we can attain the feelings for Krishna, separation feelings for Krishna. Because separation happens with those who are with us, right? We have established some relationship, from that we get separation. So if someone so and so's person died, if we hear, we might get pity. That's all, right? We may not feel separation from him. And if we said that some so and so mother's son went to some other country, we do not feel anything at all. Only that mother knows how hard it is to have to bear that. So when we establish our relationship with Krishna, only then we can get these pangs of separation. But of course, Krishna is not different from our name or qualities. Hence, we can associate with his name also and get the same feeling of separation. By Guru and Krishna's prasada, right? We get this bhakti. And hence, we should not be so careless about missing it. So, even we see so many devotees like Rukmini Devi also. When she even heard of Krishna leaving her, she fell like a banana tree which is hit by a forceful wind. She lost her consciousness, and then Krishna was anxious for her. Although he is a supreme person, he knows everything. Still, he is anxious for his devotee. That, Hare, what have I done? He went and again appeased her. consoled Rukmini Devi. Then, so look, even Krishna is also anxious for his devotees. Devotees are also anxious for Krishna. Yashodama feels, if I do not feed my child nicely, he'll die. Although he's supreme person, he is not having material body like that. So yeah, all these devotees, we can hear about them, and by hearing about them only, we can develop those feelings also. Shravanam Kirtanam and devotee association. So all these things we can. I could get this by the help of my Shiksha Gurus and also my mentors. So I would like to thank all the devotees, Mathurapati Prabhuji, Rajnath Prabhuji, Asha Mataji, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak about devotees and purify myself. So thank you so much, Prabhuji. If any mistakes are there, kindly forgive me and please correct me also. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Prabhuji, before I start, I accept personal apology. There is a small verse change uh, because she is not in the group. I think some communication error was there. So we should have ideally gone to 13, Mataji, but it's okay. You spoke about 14. And very nicely you explained the Vipralamba Bhava. I saw you were enjoying the class more than any one of us. So I think that way you are, I'm sure your purification is definitely there. I really like the last point which you said, sadhana is there to give our hearts for Krishna. So very nice, Mataji. I'm sure we should meditate on this and that way the surrender process is much more faster. I ask other people to ask any or share your points or ask doubts. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, again.
Okay. Mataji spoke about 14th verse. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. So she's not in, we just realized, not in our groups. So because of the distance today, we felt somehow missed.
Asha Mataji's name. Huh?
Yeah, Prabhu, she's traveling. So I think I'll speak to you today. We'll have to take her name out of weekdays and see whether we can accommodate her.
Okay. So Vipralamba is the highest ecstasy, like Vijetha Mataji was mentioning. So when we get separation from the Lord, that is the highest bhava. So the Lord is merciful. He knows that the quality of the gopis. Then he granted this boon. So, yeah, as you rightly said, Mataji, even if we keep some pets also, we will have some attachments. So, an intelligent person should think, where does this attachment come from? This naturally, originally, it is coming from Krishna only. But we got separated from him and we came to this material world. If nobody is there and we keep some dog or cat and we get attached to that. So Srila Prabhupada nicely mentions that once this relation is slightly revived by the association of the devotees, naturally the conditioned soul, it awakens the love of Godhead and he will surely come to know. So for a couple of minutes, we'll keep it open. If any questions are there, you can take, Mataji. So over to all of you to ask questions for Vijetha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, quickly. Yeah.
Am I audible, Prabhu?
Yeah, you're audible, Mataji.
Yeah, kindly apologize. Even I couldn't contact Mataji. When I called, she was
Yeah, that's okay, Mataji.
And she was called. It was very sweet yesterday. And Mataji, it's very wonderful class. Though I'm traveling, it's completely hearing.
Mataji, we are not able to hear you, Mataji.
Example.
We are not able to hear you. It's all right. You carry on. Yeah. Any questions quickly, people, or give your whatever you like the points, share. Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the point which you just now mentioned in the previous verse, Prabhu. It says, Prabhupada says, once the relation is slightly revived also. So it's a big hope. Even the slight revival is makes us to do that, free from the illusion and material energy. And also one more place he uses, Prabhupada uses but, which means even with the association of his name, fame and quality, we will still be. So these two words are very hope-giving words. Anybody else? Yeah, Gopal Krishna Karuna Das Prabhu is sent a message. Okay, Mataji, he just shares that it was a nice class. Can all of you quickly?
So, question to Vijetha Mataji.
Okay.
The last line of the purport. It is mentioned that Srimad Bhagavatam trains the conditioned soul. So, can you explain, Mataji, how Srimad Bhagavatam trains the conditioned soul?
Praise.
Not praise, Mataji. It is trains, right, Prabhu?
Training.
Yeah. It is last line of 13, Mataji.
Okay.
Oh, she spoke about 14.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. So that's why I just wanted to tell her quietly.
Fine. It's okay, no problem. So to Rajnath Prabhu to wind up this.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Prabhu.
Ah.
ಈ ಬುಕ್ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಜೇತ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಾಧನಾ ಭಕ್ತರು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೃಷ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಕೃಷ್ಣನನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭೋಗ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ point I got from that. That Bhoga Pravritti is always there actually with us. So we can't taste that love for Krishna.
Malini Mataji is very genuine. She agrees. Normally, for conditioned souls, even among the devotees, they do not, reveal it. They will not open it up. So Mataji is very humble.
Yes, Mataji, thank you. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಗ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ವಿಂಡೋನ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ at least the people who go to the office and Mataji. So thank you very much, everybody. Prabhu, how do we?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I want to tell something. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Very nice class, Mataji. Separation of Krishna is very pain and very sweet also. Your bhava means I didn't get any bhava, but by seeing your face, I have seen that bhava and I felt so happy, Mataji. So nice class, Mataji. All the best. Thanks, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glory to Guru and Gauranga Mataji. And my
Thank you, Anapai Mataji. Even to glorify a devotee is so nice. It removes our envious nature, Mataji. So you always come forward and glorify. That's wonderful. Like I said, you are enjoying Vijetha Mataji. So I've added you in the Radha Gopinath circle. So I will just check with Mathurapati Prabhu and formalize this arrangement, because there is still this, you are all from Challakere, so we'll figure that out, Mataji. Okay.
Yeah, she can be added. No issues.
Yeah, that's what I've added her in the group. So thank you very much. If you need to go to school, you can probably leave, Mataji. I really saw you in your uniform, so you can continue. Okay. So any special arrangement, any special